Hello. God, it's been such a long time. And now I'm doing this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mass Effect: The Legendary Edition. I'm gonna start on. Actually, let me check the options first. I never do this, and I always should. What's this? Assess the language spoken, dialogue the English, regardless of the. Okay, yeah, sure. Subtitle font size. Let's try medium, and if it's annoying, then whatever. Mass Effect 1, let's go! I am very excited to be playing Mass Effect on my channel. You know, I've been gone for a long time. I was trying to do, like, streaming stuff, but I couldn't get it to work, so there we go. I hope the audio's okay. I never feel like the audio is ever right in the first episode of anything. Here, I'm actually going to just very quickly... Oh, it's not picking up the video, so it's handy that I need to change the audio anyway. Let's turn that up, turn that down, so you hear me better and hear the game just slightly less. Just a little bit less. I'm also going to turn it down on my end. Does it appear? Yes. Okay, cool. So once I'm actually able to mess with the settings, I'm going to turn it down because it's just a little bit too loud for me.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Hello.
Classified information requested.
Oh no. Wait, is that on purpose?
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright. New ID. Custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Oh,
Please
no.
reconstruct profile.
I have to remake my profile.
Confirm pre-service history.
Alright, so this is the sort of the origin story that we want to go with. So we got the Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlist at the age of 18. Nope. How about colonist? You were born and raised in Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and your friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted in the military a few years later. Better, maybe. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Let's go with colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
Ooh. Okay, so this is our military career before the start of the game. From 18 to however old we are now. I don't know how old Shepard is supposed to be. I don't know. He looks like he's in his mid-30s. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from across the Alliance fleet. Or, Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. So, right off the bat, they're already setting you up for this whole good guy or bad guy like dichotomy. Like Soul Survivor, you could go either way. War Hero, you're obviously meant to be the good guy. Ruthless, you're obviously meant to go the other direction. Excuse me. So I put it to a vote, and everyone pretty much unanimously said that they wanted me to go Paragon, so I'm gonna go Paragon. I'm gonna go War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, so this is your class. Soldier mostly uses assault weapons. You use a whole bunch of weapons, but you're not very good with tech stuff, and you don't have the futuristic space wizardry that is biotics. Engineer is mostly tech stuff. Adept is space wizardry. Infiltrator is a mix between, I think it's soldier and tech. Sentinel is soldier and adept. And Vanguard is tech and biotics, and no soldier. Because I kind of want this to be a full playthrough, like as close to 100% as I can get. I need to not do soldier, even though soldier is probably my favorite one. If you just go in with an assault rifle and like some grenades, you basically just win. But for the purposes of this, and because I want to do 1, 2, and 3, soldier kind of drops off in 2 and 3. Like, it's still good. It's still like you get through everything about as well as you would do in the first game. But in the second and third game, the other two things, engineer and adept, they get way better. So even though it's sort of a pain in the ass to do it in the first game, you want to do it one of those two if you're going to do the other ones, especially if you want to do a full playthrough. So for this, I'm probably going to go adept. It's going to suck in the first game. Like, it's just not that fun. But in the second and third game, it gets a massive boost. It's still okay in the first game. I'm sort of downplaying it a little bit. It is fun to be a space wizard in the future and use space magic. It's just not as cool in the first game as it is in the second and third. So, Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they use biotic powers to lift and throw objects, shield the squad, and disable and destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Yeah, they don't have very good weapons, and they don't have very good armor either. I like wearing big, heavy armor and wielding a nice, hefty gun. Not like a massive gun, like a bazooka or anything. I don't like big explodey weapons, grenade launchers, bazookas, stuff like that. I'm more into the assault rifle and the chain guns. Like, if I can do a heavy weapon, I would want it to be like a chain gun, like big turret thing. You can't do that in this game. In this game, it basically stops at the assault rifle. But you can't really use an assault rifle as an adept or an engineer. It's mostly just as a soldier you get to use it. You can still use it, it's just you don't get any upgrades for it. You only get upgrades for pistol and shotgun, I believe is biotic. And for engineer, you get sniper rifle and mini machine gun? Submachine gun? Something like that? Not sure, don't remember. Little plithy pew-pews. I like using the sniper rifle. Normally, if I wanted to do that, I would go engineer, but I'm going adept because late game space wizard powers is awesome.
Confirm facial identification.
All right. Usually I go with the default, but let's actually see if with the new update on this version, if I can actually like sort of kind of make something better. Let's go like that. Eyes. Yeah. Something like that. No. Ha! There. Churn. Yeah. Mouth. Nose. Nose depth. Look that way. Hey, that looks good. Yeah, okay. Hair. I hate that the army never lets you have long hair. It's like, so boring. I mean, I know why, but god damn it. It makes every hairstyle look just bad. I like longer hair. I'm sorry if you like shorter hair. I just don't. Nah, that thing in the front kind of ruins it. You know what? Let's just have him be bald. Why not? Let's see, what kind of beards can I give you? No good ones. Brow. Sure, hair color. This doesn't really do anything, because I have got no hair. What do we think? Like this guy? Ooh, actually, that might actually be kind of good. Yeah, let's go with this. Yeah. Okay. What about scars? I want him to have like a nice, hefty scar. Ooh, I like eye scars. I wish you could have like all the scars. Just put all the scars on his face. I would appreciate it. It's kind of annoying how in the second game you start off with a bunch of scars, but if you're a good guy, all your scars go away. It's like, that's not fun. As if your morality has anything to do with your facial features. Sure, let's go with that. I kind of wish I could do more scars. Yeah, I still think that one's probably the best one. Even though I wish there were more. Alright.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Yeah! Ooh, look how the weird magic powers go all over his face. Mess with his scar a little bit. I like that. Alright, cool. Let's go with this.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty, insanity. Auto level up off, level scaling legendary mode. What is that? Let's see. In classic mode, the original level 1 to 60 range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent point progression stay the same, but the number of levels is doubled. I don't understand what the difference here is. So in classic mode, there's 60 levels, but in legendary mode, there's only 30? What's the point of that? Is that good or bad? Oh, the number of talent points and progression remains the same. It's just there's twice as many levels. But yeah, there's no point in that. Progression. I don't know. I don't know what the difference here is. I'm just gonna leave it as a legendary mode. Whatever. All right. Squad power usage, defensive. That's fine. Subtitles on. Autosave on. Enable tutorials on, because I need them, because I've only played with the controller, and I might still play with the controller, but I don't know. I'm going to try it with the mouse and keyboard. Let's go! Let's actually play the game after 16 minutes. Might actually have to end the episode soon.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. Civilizations called it the Mass Effect.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Thrusters. Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
I love seeing his bald head from
Not
behind.
a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid.
Paranoid.
The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Man, I wish this had the voice activation thing that Mass Effect 3 had. Admittedly, that was the best usage of the Kinect in any game that ever used the Kinect in any way was Mass Effect 3 using it as voice commands for both your unit and for the dialogue choices. Like in this case, I could just go, "Oh, I agree," and it would go, "I agree," and it would just go on, and it was very immersive. It felt like you were interacting with the game, and you could tell your squad mates, "Hey, you go there, you do this ability," and they would do it, and it was cool. You could literally go, like, squad member B's names, no spoilers, go to the right side of the door frame, and they would go there, and they'd sort of get on Overwatch, and they'd peek on the other side of the door with their gun, and that was cool. Whatever. Anyway, I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
Haha.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Alright, so just very, very quickly, the dialogue options in this game are very simplistic. The top one is usually the good choice, the middle choice is the neutral or snarky choice, and the bottom one is usually the angry choice or the renegade choice. So it's like it always goes near the top is the paragon, near the middle is the snarky jokester, and then at the bottom is the renegade. So because I'm going paragon, I'm gonna be mostly sticking to the top dialogue choices.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Admittedly, that's not always the case, but 9 times out of 10 it is. Alright, so just very quickly, options, sound, let's just turn everything down to 70 here, just to spare my poor ears. Because it was so loud. Alright, I think all of that is good. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that as it is. Oh, I can look at my squad stuff. The squad screen lets you view your team's talents and stuff. So yeah, I'll go over this, I think, in the next episode. But for right now, can I just put my helmet on this ugly face? No. It's not an ugly face. He looks fine. He actually looks better. It actually turned out a little bit better than I thought it was going to. I'm usually really, really bad at those. I just go with one of the default choices because I'm really bad at messing with faces. Especially in this game where there's no fun ones that I enjoy. I just really like lots of hair on things. I like large beards. I like long hair. So in this game where you have to sort of go with like a militaristic style with everything and everything has to be short, clean shaved, it's so boring. I get it. It's very thematic. I still don't like it. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. In the next one, we'll actually start playing the game. How about that? Goodbye, everybody.